if you like driving legally and you like the suspense of knowing whether your time was better than somebody else's or your own. Right, now we start. I'm going to need to do the backup for this. 80, yes, put the screen thingy, don't worry about that. Right, let's go. Hopefully we don't get stuck behind any cars. Hopefully we don't go over the speed limit too much. And go. We've got to get it onto 80 and then slow. I think I think the aim for this one is to stay consistently. I reckon if we stayed consistently at about 76, we will be in good stead. 74. It's all about the corners, really. We've got to take these corners really fast. Well, not fast, legal. That's a very nice. All right, 80. Whoa, slow it down. Okay, now we're below that 80. Bit too slow there, but I think I found last time that it's best to consistently stay, or just try to rather sit on 77, 76, 77, rather than trying to push the limit of 80, because once you get up to 80, if you stay over it for too long, then you end up losing too much time, or gaining too much time, should I say, on the penalties. And the penalties is not our best friend in this situation. It really did sting me last time. I think I really did myself a disservice. I'll put it that way. I did not gauge the speed very well. I'm going way too slow now. Alright, now that's a good one. We've got to stick it there. Still too slow. What am I doing? Get up there, mate. Now we're stuck behind this guy. Come on. Come on. Now we're going down into 60 km an hour. It's actually pretty chilly outside as well. So that's a good speed this guy's holding, actually. He's doing us some favors with that, which I'm happy about. Now he's dropping down a little bit. Come on, where are you going now? Oh, now we're right down. Come on now. 38. 39. Come on, push it. It's actually holding, we're actually holding pretty good there. Oh, there's a bus doing a U-turn over the road. That's not a good sign. But hopefully get there just in time. Oh, it's very chilly, I must say. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 36. The speed limit is 50 through here. This guy's turning off. This guy is really taking his time now. What the hell are you doing, man? Alright, come on, let's get back up to speed. Speed is 50. Let's hold it there consistently. It's 50. Good. 51. Just have to stay consistently at the speed limit. 50. Now we can go up to 60. Try not to get too overzealous, because the last thing you want to do is punch it from 50 up to 60 and then go way over. You just got to constantly, consistently hold that speed, and then you obviously have to allow for the drop, the descent. That's going to make us roll a little bit faster. Holding a nice consistent 55, 57, 59. And then we're going to come out into 80 k's an hour now. And I think we can go. That's it. Good corner there. 76, 79. Down into fourth. Oh, that's gonna really bit slow, but can we make it up? 75. So far so good. I don't think we've done any over exaggerations yet. Over enthusiasm, should I say. Slow it down then. Touch the brakes a bit, and then 50. Slow it right down there now. Going past Fritchie. Hello Fritchie, the farmer. That's actually his name. Fritchie! Stick it there at 50. That's a good average, very good average speed through there. Back up to 80. So try not to get too overzealous again, but we are holding it very nicely here. Can't let it drop off too much though. We don't want to let it drop off too much. You should almost keep it in fourth the whole time. Oh, that's really nice through here. Tell you what, I wouldn't mind turning the heater on it. It is a bit chilly. Now I'm just distracted myself, which is not good. But now we're sticking it back up to 74, 76, 79, 77. I don't think that there is any need for me to be reading out all the speeds that I'm doing, because it is on the screen. But I suppose it's good for me to try and... I'm really liking this run. I think this is... We could be on a very good run here if we are consistently open with no... I mean, who am I kidding? I've still got another pretty much 29 kilometers to go, so I am trying not to get too ahead of myself. But here we go, we're coming into the 30 zone here, so this is where we drop right down. Drop it right down to 30. Still too fast there, still too fast. So 30, hold it on 30. Be respectful to the residents of this place. Try not to go too fast, and go. Let's go. Come on. Out of that. That was a bit of a slow takeoff because I was in third and I probably should have been in second. But we are back up to 70 odd. That's tight corner. Got to get the speed up through there. And here too, it's not too bad. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're too fast. Overzealous, overzealous. So, like last time, I'm not going to slow down too much through here because there is actually no change of speed limit, so I shouldn't actually need to slow right down. Alright, back up to 79, that's good. Now you can just, no one on the road this time, which is also good. There was someone walking on, whoa, there was someone walking on the road last time I was coming through there, so it was good not to have to avoid knocking anyone off the road, which is good. So careful that no one's coming through here. No one is coming through, so we go. Make sure we don't get up. I'm starting to get the feel of when I'm getting too fast, which is good. Is it an advantage? Who knows? Now I'm going to drop down into third for this corner because it is quite a tight one and it should still be taken relatively fast. That's nice. Very, very nice. This thing handles like a dream. Absolute dream. Look at that sky. It is absolutely stunning. The question is, are we going to beat this time? Am I going to be able to keep the penalties down enough? Because that is what got me last time. And I think this is actually where I got stuck behind that car last time. It's amazing. It's very difficult to keep yourself under 80, but once you're above 80, it's very difficult to bring yourself back down. I don't know what that is. Is it maybe it's because I've got lead in my boots, but who knows. So this is a nice little stretch. If we can, nice sort of straight stretch, we can keep our speed as consistent as possible here. I'm very excited, actually very excited. You don't understand how excited I am to actually check whether or not we have beaten the time from the very first video. So far we're doing pretty good. We're holding a nice average here, I must admit. It's hopefully we don't get stuck behind an old Jag like last time as well. Although he, I reckon I might be overdoing it there. No, that's actually come out pretty good. Back into Switzerland. We actually got round the Jag pretty easily last time, so maybe that's it. Bit of power out of there. Too slow. Feels a lot faster, but it's not. A little bit of a toe over the line into the 80s there, but we've managed to bring it back down, stay into fourth. There's a really nice corner coming up very soon that I was really looking forward to taking last time with a little bit of extra pizzazz, but the ML that was sitting in front of us unfortunately ruined that for me. But I have a feeling, looks like we're going to be able to do that tonight, which is exciting times. So here we go, coming into some sharpies, not super sharpies. Could have gotten the speed up a little bit more there. Now I don't want to what I need to do is not get distracted by that. So this is the corner. Here we go. This is a nice chicane. Oh, that was nice. No one on the roads. It is absolutely perfect legal time trials conditions here. Look at that. These views are spectacular. So I didn't set the camera up like last time purely for the fact that I'm just doing this to see, well, the back camera should I say, I'm just doing this to see how well I can or how close I can get to the other time, or honestly I haven't quite had the time to calculate the exact perfect time based off the speed limits and the distance of the speed limits. I am going to do that. I'm going to calculate the time that is distracting myself. I'm going to calculate the exact perfect time that one would need to be the winner of this legal time trials, because there is one perfect speed. We have the distance, we have our speed limits, and we have an average speed that would in fact crown someone the ultimate legal time trialist. And I will work that out, I'll calculate it, and I will make it visible. So we're coming up now to the exact halfway point of this strip, and we're about to swing a hairpin U-banger and go back the other way. Oh, look at that, Magan! Nice. No time to gawk. We have to turn very quickly and head back. And hopefully we don't get stuck behind anyone. There we go. Look at that. Very good transition. Off we go. Make sure that we don't go over the limit again. Up to 70, 76. So now all of those corners that we've just done, that we thought that we didn't quite go quick enough through, we're going to get another chance to do that on the way back. So got to watch for this ascent here, a little bit of a dip, so we've got to make sure that we don't go over 80. I'm very pleased with the effort so far, because any time that we have gotten over 80, we've managed to drop it down very quickly. 77. Guy chopping some wood there on the side, so I need to slow down a little bit for him. But we are now making up very good time. Tyres are warm. Not a car, there's not been one car. Oh, I lie, there's one car now. Not one car has been a hindrance on our time, which is what I actually meant to say. So through that little shimmy corner, and now a little bit too quickly out of there too, so we've dropped it down. So let's just make sure that we keep it there and not get too carried away with ourselves. I have got one person so far lined up to come and post a time. He's a very busy man, so I'm hoping that I can drag him away from all of his happenings. Gotta go quicker through there. Gotta go. I'm not too happy with that actually, but it did come on pretty quick, to be honest. stay up in fourth for this corner because we've got enough momentum. Still, we are doing very well, I must say. So yes, going back to it, I've got one of my good mates. He has promised me that he will do a video. I might have a couple of other people that I could also beg. But at the moment, there's one that is pretty much a lock. He wants to do some practice runs, but I'm not going to allow him to do that because surely he's driven down this road before. If he hasn't driven down this road before, I'll give him one practice run. But if he hasn't driven down this road and I give him a practice run and I find out he has driven down this road, I'm not going to be happy. You could basically put that down to cheating. Anyway, we're coming back into France now. Just in Switzerland, we're back in France, and we have got 14 kilometers to go. No need to go up into fifth. I don't know why I did that. So let's just keep it down in fourth. This can also be taken pretty quick, this corner. Make sure that there's no one poking their head out. That's a very, very nice run through there, I must say. We are holding a very, very nice average here. Oh, a little bit over. First time touching the brakes for a while, which is a good sign. I reckon so far I've probably only lost, I don't know, I reckon I'm going to say 10 seconds I've lost because of over enthusiasm. Last one I lost about 3 minutes or 2 minutes. I think it was about 2 minutes and 52 seconds or something I lost. So if I've only lost 10 seconds this time, that's pretty good going. Right, now we're coming into some technical corners. Make sure we don't. Main thing is just, one thing is keeping pace through the corners. The second major thing is to make sure that you don't, if you've lost any time in the corners, try not to make up too much of it punching out of the corners, because what happens is you get up to 80 very quickly. Oh, this car handles so nice. See, now what I've done is I didn't think that I took that corner good enough, and then what happens is I overdo it a little bit out of it, and then I end up getting penalized. So here we have it. Oh, that was very good through there. That was very good. 77, 76. Nice and dry. 79. This is a relatively tightish corner, so let's hug the corner there. Nice. Right. Holding that line very, very nicely. Oh, that is delicious. Oh, this road, my goodness me. And we hit 80 and we stay on it. We coast on 80 for a little bit. That just makes it even better. So let's get coming into the 30 zone here now. So we've got to be careful, and then we're going to have to drop it right down. Remember, the key is not to lose time, because you basically double the seconds. If if you go too fast through here. So it's best just to make sure that you do the limit and then punch out of it. Get up to about 70 as quickly as you can. And then that's it. You just hold it and then gradually build back up from there. Just don't try and get to 80 with high acceleration. Try to get to 70, 75 and then gradually just coast in that range between 75 and 80, because again, as soon as you hit over 80, that's just double seconds, and then you just can't afford the double seconds on this in the time trial, in the legal time trials. You just can't. So hold it at around 77. That's the ideal spot, making sure that you don't go too fast. Whoa, 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 that was way too fast. Speak of the devil. That was way too fast. So let's just, there's no point on like going back down to 60. You just have to then slowly make sure that you just keep that very consistent speed. So we're at 29.5 kilometers. That means we've got another we've got 7 or 8 kilometers to go. So we don't want to throw it all away with some rash over enthusiasm. It was around these sections where we were ascending down dips. That's where we really stuffed it up. So down into 50 zone now. Back past Fritchie. He's got a very nice Audi A2 Quattro, or A3 I think it is. A3. Right, back up to 80. Now we can punch it out of here. Making sure that we don't overzealous it again. Now this is a real technical, this is some technical corners here, so we need to make sure that they're tight and they're very, we need to make sure that we don't go over 80. Holding that 80 very nicely. Back over into Switzerland in a minute. Holding a nice speed there and down into 60. Right. 60, not 50. 60, get up to 60, 59, 60, 58, 55. See, ideally I'd just have cruise control, but that'd be cheating, wouldn't it? Wouldn't be fun. Slow it down a bit. Oh no, I think it's 50 again here, isn't it? Wait, is it? Oh no, 50's here. Did this last time, I completely missed the 50 limit sign. And that's where I pretty much lost all of my time. So down to 50 now. So we've got about 5 kilometers left. How are we going to fare against last attempt? Holding a pretty good average now. I'm liking this. Going to go past our friend again. Oh nice, haven't even gone above 50 yet. I like it a lot. I don't think that guy knows who I am. Every time I drive past him I wave at him and he goes, here we go. Slow down, mate. Slow down. 47. 50. 46. 60 here now. We keep that average up as per usual. 3 kilometers left to go. About. And now we can get ready and go. Should have gone down to third, but we didn't, so let's not go too crazy. Keep it just below 80. Come on. Keep it there, keep it there. 80, 79. I like this a lot. I like it. Been very consistent today. How have we fared? I think we fared very, very well today. It's not over just yet. But I think we've done our average extremely well. I like it. Never has driving the speed limit been so exciting, I must say. Is this a new international sport that we've just found? It's almost it's the suspense. It's like cricket, except driving. It's the four-wheeled version of cricket. Should be going a bit quicker through here. Too fast, drop it down. Over enthusiasm. Now we're coming up to the final part of it's not a race, it's a, whatever, it's not a race. So here we are, coming up to the final bend, holding that average really, really well. And we're done. Nice. Very nice. Right. Well, there we have it. That was fun. I thought I did pretty well. I thought I did a lot better than the last time. I'm very excited to look back and see how we did time-wise. Because yeah, I think we did pretty well. So if you like this video, if you like driving legally and you like the suspense of knowing whether your time was better than somebody else's or your own, then make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to keep doing this video until I get the perfect time. And I'm also still extending the invitation out to all those who want to have a go at the time. You can get in contact with me, send me a message, DM on Instagram, email. My email's on my YouTube description. It's also on my in my Instagram description as well. So yeah. If you want to have a go, if you want to drive the Megane, if you want to have a real good crack at this stretch of road legally, let me know. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to welcome some new subscribers. I hope to welcome someone who wants to have a drive. But until then, thank you very much, and see you on the next video.